Hey there, I'm back with your weekly reading for June 4th through the 11th. This is for all my Taurus people. Welcome back to all my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing and liking the videos. This is your weekly reading, so if you want to check out your monthly, I got them all done. I'll put a link to that in the description for you. This is general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'll pull some oracle cards, which I already have here. I'll pull a general spread, and I'm doing something different for the love spread. I want to try out, see how that works out. So let's get into it. All right, we have the King of Wands in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Manifestation. Your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. Ant spirit, time to collaborate. And it's time to take action with the new moon in Aries. So overall, with the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Wands here, there may be a fire sign that you're dealing with that you're just kind of not wanting to deal with them. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles is normally, especially in the Shadowscapes Tarot, talks about kind of nurturing your garden, nurturing your crop. You know, still a little bit of work to be done, but I feel like you're not really wanting to work with them. Or I feel like the most of you, I feel like that was kind of for a smaller group of you. This King of Wands energy could be you in the reverse. You may be kind of being stubborn about something. And, you know, maybe even not really wanting to nurture or work on something that you have been working on. Maybe you've hit a roadblock. If you're not being stubborn about it, it could be that you've lost your passion, your motivation for it. Maybe that's really what I'm hearing here, is that you've hit a roadblock. Some of you, you've hit some obstacles. It's like every time you make some progress on something, you know, you just get knocked back down, a 1 step forward, 2 step back kind of energy. And I feel like it's just kind of got you not really motivated, you know, not really feeling the passion for this that you once were. Okay. With these other cards here, though, I feel like you should not give up on this. This manifestation card here, I don't feel like you should give up on this, all right? I do feel like you are worried about it not panning out. So this could be in business, this could be in money, and you're just a little worried. You're just really worried about it. Okay, you're not really sure, should I keep going with this or should I abandon this and work on something else? I do feel like you should keep going ahead with it. You know, this manifestation, your dreams have untold energy. Let them live. This is just a roadblock I'm feeling, and it's time to collaborate. So could be that you've hit this roadblock or something that you can't figure out or whatever it is, and it's time to find someone to work with, find someone to help you through this. Doesn't even have to be a person. It could be research on the internet, that type of thing. Maybe even finding a blog or some YouTube videos or a tutorial or a Facebook group or something about what you're working on and kind of the roadblock that you've had, and, you know, kind of working through that. But I do feel like that might be what's kind of holding you up, is like you just need some help, or you just can't get over this one little hurdle. And it's time to take action with the new moon in Aries. So now is definitely the time to collaborate. Like I said, if you don't think it's someone you know in person, like if it's not at work, or if it's like a business you're starting out on your own, you might need to go online and look. You know, Reddit may even have some, I think Reddit has everything. I actually don't use Reddit, but you know, find a forum that's going to have people in there that could help you, or even Facebook groups. I do have another business that I have that's an online business, and it's making handmade items. And so I have a group that I found on Facebook that has really helped me turn that into a business. All right, so that's some oracle advice for the week ahead. I hope there was some help or encouragement there for you. All right, so your general reading. This will be the same as it normally is. Look at that, the Ace of Pentacles right there. And that's the work side for me, you know. That's the new job side. Could be, you know, you might be looking for a new job, so you might need to start networking. Might need to start networking. 6 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. Eight of Swords, just mentioning some of these things. I do feel like they are kind of talking to your situation, but we'll see if they come out in the general. We'll see what comes out. All right, one more shuffle for my Taurus people for June 4th through the 11th. What is Taurus's focus, obstacle, advice, and most likely outcome for June 4th through the 11th? Please and thank you. Oh. Come on. All right, so we have the 4 of Wands, 5 of Swords, King of Cups in the back side of them, and the Chariot. Then we had Judgment come out and the King of Pentacles. So I would not be surprised if this is at work or if this is a business of sorts that you're trying to start, like some kind of side gig. Overall, it's like, I do feel like you are working on getting clarity. Or making a decision about something, and that decision very well could be whether you're going to keep going forward with this or not. But I feel like you are being, I mean, look how bright this card is. You know, it's not, I mean, they're both kind of bright, but this side is not as intense as this side. So it's like you're kind of being like divinely guided to it or pulled towards it, but it's taken its toll on you. But I'm feeling like here with the King of Pentacles, even on this side is saying things aren't bad, okay? In fact, he's, you know, his kingdom is doing well. His kingdom is fine. There's plenty for everyone to go around. So he's saving, you know, he's keeping some fruits of his labor to himself, you know? So really what I feel here is that you may need to start, you know, putting some back for yourself, all right? There's plenty to go around. I mean, your oracles was talking about worry, but I don't feel like there's a whole lot to be worried about. Okay, you're going to get the answers. You're going to get the clarity you need, I feel like, through this week. All right, so your focus is there may be some kind of celebration. I'm even kind of getting a reunion here. And I'm really getting reunion strong with this card, especially with the 5 of Swords here. And I feel like it's kind of going back to your general. I'm going to pull some clarifiers before I go talking about this, because these cards like to get me going on one way and then be like, nope, that's not what we meant. All right. All right, so why is the 4 of Wands here as Taurus's focus for the week of June 4th through the 11th? So the High Priestess is coming out. So I'm getting a few different things here. For some of you, I'd still feel like there's a reunion here, okay? And some of you, I feel like that it's a good reunion. And I'm getting friendship. I'm not really getting like a partner, like a romantic partner. It could be like a friend in business, or a friend from work, or a childhood friend. But I do kind of feel like, or someone wants a reunion here, but you're not listening to your intuition. Okay, so really kind of what I feel like, you've kind of walked away from this situation. Like there was, I feel like there was some competition that kind of turned unhealthy. Okay, there is a such thing as healthy competition and that type of thing, but I feel like it turned healthy and someone just ended up walking away. And I feel like that was your energy. You were like, you know what, I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of always fighting and having to one-up you, or being one-upped, and someone always having to be right, someone always having to be wrong. Definitely could be that King of Wands energy that was in the reverse. So I feel like you left it, and now it's almost like there's they may have come back and wanted to like reunite type of thing. It could be a business partnership. I'm really getting a real strong focus on money, even though there's not really a whole lot of, there's not any pentacles here. But you're not listening to your intuition about this. It's almost like I feel like you're still a little pissed off about what went on. Even if they did screw you over, they stabbed you in the back type of thing. You know, you just walked away from it. You were done. You were over. They pissed you off. You'd had enough. And you walked away from it. And so it's like, but you might have needed this person to help you with what you're, it's like almost ever since that happened, maybe, that's where you've kind of hit these roadblocks in whatever you were trying to manifest or create. I really was kind of getting business or money-wise. So this could be a romantic partner. Doesn't have to be, though. I do feel like it could have just been a friend. Why is the Five of Swords here as the obstacle for Taurus? Why is the Five of Swords here as the obstacle? The Magician. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you just had a fight or an argument, or like I said, it could have been like, you know, maybe even a frenemy thing, okay? And it just got to be too much. And now it's like they kind of miss the connection. They don't, I feel like they don't really want the competitiveness with it anymore. The way it got, I feel like the competitiveness may have like made both of you better, brought the best out of both of you. And ever since this has happened, you know, you can't follow your intuition. You can't listen to your intuition. And you really haven't been able to feel like you could create or manifest anything. So your advice is the King of Cups, okay? And this side of the King of Cups, and in this deck, has a dolphin. And so it talks about the King of Cups is very serene, very calm. He keeps his cool. He's in control of his emotions pretty much all the time, you know. He's a leader. He's also can be a very supportive leader, okay? But his his secret, or whatever you want to call it, is that he has a very playful side, okay? He does his work. He does his business. You know, he helps support those around him. He helps lead his kingdom, and he keeps his calm. But, you know, at the end of the day, he goes and plays with his buddy, the dolphin. All right, so definitely work-life balance is what I'm kind of feeling with this. Let's see what else I'm getting with this. Strength, yeah. Yeah, you know, could also be a Leo you're dealing with. It could be you might need to connect with this person. But really what I'm feeling here is like you need to lighten up a little bit, okay? You need to slow down on the worry a little bit. Let loose for a little while. Bring in some fun, whatever that is for you. If it's reading a book or you know, sitting on the porch at night, doing this, enjoying a nice summer night with a glass of wine, or going shopping. You know, you need to make sure that you are doing fun and silly things too, not just work all the time, you know, because that's how you keep your strength up, is by walking that balance, you know, finding that balance and walking that line between play and work. And we do have the Chariot here as your most likely outcome. So I do feel like you do work through this. This is the, you know, breaking free of the chains, breaking free of the things that were holding you back. So let's get a clarifier. Where are you going to be heading, Taurus? Not physically. It might be physically. You might be moving or going on vacation or something, but that's not really what I'm getting from that. I'm just saying there's going to be like forward movement on where you've been feeling stuck. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I do feel like it's interesting that you do have the King of Pentacles here, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles here. Could be another earth sign that you're dealing with, Taurus. Could be that you're kind of too much alike in a way. And so that might have been how you were butting heads. But I feel like there is going to be movement forward. Let's pull one more with that Queen of Pentacles, because it could go a few different ways for me. I feel like you're either going to move away from this person, you know, from this reunion, or maybe it's just a brief reunion and then you're able to move forward. But let's see why this Queen of Pentacles came out reversed. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here reversed? Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's definitely going to be some working. I do feel like this is... I feel like there's going to be some movement towards this person, even though she came up in the reverse. I feel like there's some mending and working on the relationship. It doesn't have to be a female. It could be a guy too. It doesn't matter. There's going to have to be some work put in on kind of repairing this a little bit and making you guys a good team to move forward. Like I said, don't give it all away. If you do reunite with this person and work together with this person again, that doesn't mean you have to like be open with everything. You can still keep some of it to yourself. But there is, you know, there's going to be, y'all are going to be able to move forward with this. Again, you might just get what you need from there, not using them in a bad way or anything, but you might have just needed someone to help you through the spot, you know, help you get rid of these chains, and then, you know, y'all go on your separate ways, and then you work alone. But I do feel like this work is not talking about just work. It might be working with this person and working on moving past this stuff. All right, let's get into love for you guys. Definitely a little worried about money or business or work or something on that front. Okay, so I'm doing this a little bit different. I'm doing a different spread today. I'm going to look at your energy. I'm going to look at the other person's energy, and then I'm going to pull some advice cards. So let me know in the comments how you like this spread. You know, if you like this one better, if you like the one where I did the recent past, the current energy, and the energy for the month. But let's see. What message or guidance do you have for Taurus for love for June 4th through the 11th? Please and thank you. Calling in your soulmates. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. You really were, and you had that manifestation card come out in your oracle. So could be about real love, could be about maybe your love life. You know, you were having trouble with the finances. That's what you guys couldn't get, you know, on the same page about. But we'll see. I really feel like that was not really love in your general though. My gosh, that was loud. Sometimes I feel like it's really, really loud, and sometimes I feel like it's not. Okay, one more for my Tauruses. Alright. What is Taurus's energy and love? Overall energy. Where is Taurus at overall in love? The Hierophant in the reverse. This is you. You're all out of your element, dude. All right, where's the other person's energy at overall? I might have to do it like that. What is the person Taurus is dealing with, or the situation that Taurus is dealing with in love overall? Queen of Swords. Could be an air sign you're dealing with. Remember that this could be vice versa. So you could be on this side and they could be on this side. But, I mean, you did come out here, the Hierophant in the reverse. So definitely not feeling like yourself here. So, and they're not really open to you at the moment either. So I'm getting that this is kind of a past person. They might be kind of short-tempered. The Queen of Swords doesn't have a whole lot of patience even in the upright. So she has even less patience right now during this. Too many cards coming out. So let's pull 3 cards for your energy and 3 cards for their energy. 3 cards for Taurus's energy and 3 cards for the person or situation Taurus is dealing with. Please and thank you for June 4th through the 11th. All right, we have the Hanged Man in the reverse, the Lovers in the reverse, 10 of Cups in the upright. Taurus. Okay, let's see what their energy is. The Star in the upright. Let's see, I feel like you're going to have to be there. The 5 of Wands here. The King of Cups here. So, Taurus, you don't really know what you want. You're all out of your element. You know this is a soulmate, but you're not really wanting to feed any connection, any energy into this connection, even though you may be worried or you may feel like this person is your long-term happiness, okay? You know, your happily ever after, your happy family. You're coming out of feeling kind of putting yourself in a time out and, you know, getting a new perspective on the situation. But I feel like you, even though you went to go get a new perspective, you don't really have it, okay? Because, you know, they're like, you love this person, I feel like. You may also kind of feel like it's one-sided, or y'all just aren't coming together right now, even though you do feel like they are, like I said, you feel like they're your 10 of Cups, your happily ever after. They're looking good, though. I mean, they do have the 5 of Wands here, but, and that might be why they're not really patient about the situation, but they have the Star here, so they do have faith. They have hope, you know, even through all the conflict. You know, they do have faith. So this could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, which we have air here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So we do have strong Aquarius. We also have fire here, which would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but then you have water as well, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but I'm really feeling, could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, and you know, they have hope, they have faith about the situation possibly working out, but there's still some conflict going on. But you know, they're really getting in control of their emotions. They're really on the ball, you know, in charge of their shit. You're really in the upright though. You're all out of your element. I feel like you just got too much going on, to be honest. You got too many worries, because I feel like this is kind of a separate worry than your general, but it could, for some of you, it could be kind of commingling. Let's go ahead and pull 3 more cards for each of you. Let's have 3 more cards for Taurus and the person they're dealing with. Alrighty, 3 more cards. I like this better. Just saying. I mean, I like this layout better because I like to be able to see kind of where your person is. Like I said, let me know in the comments. You like this one better or the other one better? All right, 3 more cards for Taurus and 3 more cards for the person Taurus is dealing with for the week ahead. Page of Swords, 2 of Cups in the reverse, 7 of Wands. The Devil, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. So, you cut off communication with this person. Look, your 2 of Cups and the Lovers is in the reverse. You're not talking with this person, even though you know, but you're not being defensive about it anymore. You're not fighting with this person anymore. You're not feeding that any connection. And what I'm kind of feeling here is that there may have been parts of this that was toxic, okay, with the Devil here. And so that's why there was always so much conflict. And so maybe there was a separation. Okay, it doesn't have to be physical. It could be, you know, emotionally, spiritually. It could be physically as well. But you kind of cut off the communication, but you were still kind of watching this person, or they were watching you. But and this has left you, like I said, I don't feel like you're feeding it any connection. You're not feeding this connection any energy right now. You're focusing on other things. Because you may not know what you want with this situation. It's like, yeah, I know they're a soulmate, but, you know, it's, you know, I'm just tired of always fighting, and I'm tired of always having to justify what I'm doing and be defensive. I'm just kind of over that. And so they might have even realized that there was some toxicity there, okay? But I feel like they do want to start new. They do want to move past that because they're in control of their emotions and they want a new start. But they want it to be slow, okay? They want it to be slow and steady, a solid start. You know, they want to build maybe what happened is that this connection just came in so fast. And it was so hot and heavy that it just burned out really fast. But there's definite, I feel like there's definite hope here. They have hope about it, you know. But I feel like they're only willing to start new if it's slow. Like maybe they went through, like I said, it was too fast the first time. Too fast, too furious, all right? And it just ended up being a toxic situation. So it's like they want something solid. They want something happy. They want, you know, they want it. The Page of Pentacles, you know, they start something with the intention of it being, you know, long-term lasting, you know, building roots. And, you know, that being the Page of Pentacles, I feel like the new beginning they want is with you, Taurus. You know, they want to start fresh. They want to start with a clean slate. But you're not really open to any communications. They may communicate that this week. They may not. I don't feel like they get the vibe from you that you're really open to communication with them right now. Just because I feel like you have some things you need to work out on your end. Figure out where and what and how you really feel about this. You know, is it really worth the work that's going to need to go into it? All right, so I'm going to pull some advice cards for you, Taurus. It's so much, it's nice being able to see what's going on with them too, because I always do try to read it from your side, from the sign that I'm doing side. But I feel like they're pretty legit. I don't feel like they're trying to screw you over anything. I think they're being very sincere. Taurus. What advice do you have for my Taurus friends for June 4th through the 11th in love? Please and thank you. All right, 3 cards, 6 of Wands in the reverse, 3 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords. I feel like starting anything right now with this person is going to be a waste of your time. I feel like there's still some leftover heartbreak. There's still some things that you haven't healed from. And you still have a lot of fear and anxiety. You're still feeling stuck and trapped in the situation. I feel like you're feeling stuck and trapped in this heartbreak or betrayal that you felt. So I don't feel like you should start anything now with this person for the week ahead, because if you do, you're just going to be bringing all of this hurt right back into the relationship. All right, so you're not really going to be able to move past it, because it's almost like the same shit's going to be, you know, is going to be keep being brought up. Okay. The Hangman. You need to go back. Okay. You were trying to come out of the Hangman energy too fast. You need to just go take a time out. Too many. Go take a time out and reassess the situation. Just try and get a new perspective. Try and be objective about it. I feel like you couldn't be objective with it before. And you came out too early. You know, it's like you didn't really take the time out that you needed to get a new perspective. Just look at it objectively, okay? The cycle hasn't ended, though. Don't worry. Don't worry. The cycle hasn't ended yet. This chapter's not over, okay? So you still have time to go try and get that fresh perspective. Look at things objectively. One more card. Oh, too many. I do feel like that was it. Judgment. Like I said, objectively. Look at it logically. Look at the situation logically while you're taking this time out and observing it. Try and keep your emotions out of it. Don't see any emotions in here. Keep your emotions out of it. Looking at it objectively, clearly, you know, is going to help you make a logical decision about this. Right now, it's not over. The world's in the reverse. So there's definitely some time here for you to get the clarity that you need to make a final decision, to make a logical decision, and to make a good decision. It's not over yet, so don't worry about it. You have time. Don't feel rushed. You know, get out of this energy. Don't start anything right now. Don't start anything this week. Just work on dealing with this, okay? And I feel like that's how you deal with this, is by looking at it objectively and like just trying to, like, as a third party, like a bird's eye view, all right? And be like, well, maybe they didn't really stab me in the heart. Maybe they didn't really, maybe they really didn't have that type of intention, even though that's definitely how it felt. You'll be able to work through this and then make a decision about what you want to do moving forward. All right, Taurus, that's your reading. I hope you found some messages in here that will help you throughout your week, and I will see you next time.